Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to create a pop-up info help in AppSheet. So basically, this is very helpful for your user to give them information of what is all about. Let's say this one. This is a function list for in AppSheet. So this is my sample app. And once I click this, it gives me information that is blank. The syntax name is blank that list. So this is my sample application. When I go here, so this is this gives me in short an information of what is all about in this table. So you can use this in so many ways to give your user or to give directions to your user. And let me show you how I did this simple pop-up info. So let me go first to my database. In my database, I have this table called functions, only one table, and I have just two columns. So this function is the function list, and it comes with the details. So this details column, you will always keep it as empty because this is serve. There is a purpose of this column later on. And then let's go to the app editor. In the app editor, and when we view the column, I mean the table, I have only this two. So I have the functions and then the details, which is you can see it here. Then if you want to create a pop-up icon similar to this, you have to create an action behavior. So to create the one, you go to the behavior, and here you have to create an action, and it's called group action. It's like execute a sequence of actions. But in this case, you don't need to add an action here. So you can just name this, let's say info. Let's say info, then you go down here in the appearance, you can rename this display name as okay because here this is the one. If you did not rename it, it will just name it as confirm or whatever is this. So if you want to customize the name below here, so you can click OK. I mean, you can change it to OK or whatever you like. Let's say you want to put it at exit. Once I save, then I go back there. When I click this info, it's showing exit. So that's the purpose of that. So you can rename this, and then once you rename that, you go down here in the prominence and choose display inline. So this is where. And then here, it will pop up here the when once you click this, it will pop up here in which column you want to attach this action. So you need to select the details, which is this is the purpose of this column is to hold the action button, so that's why it's there. So and after that, here in the behavior as well, if you have a multiple entries there, so you can put a conditions that this action is only visible if, let's say in my case, function is equals to is blank, which is this is the column name. If it's is blank, then I will show that icon. Then you have to click the needs confirmation, and then you can customize your message here, whatever message you would like. So you can customize it. You can keep it as a text like this, and it will show here when you click the info that says the confirmation message. And this one syntax, I just rename it. So in order to rename it, you have to go to here to the UX, and then you go to localize. There is what we call no. See what will happen if I remove this expression. This I'll just copy it easy later on. Then once I save, okay, then I click this info. So see, it's showing no. So we don't want to show this. Instead, I need only to show the exit. So that's the purpose of renaming it. So this is in UX localize, and you can rename it. So in this case, I use this expression context in combination of if and or. So either of this view, if the view is equals to functions in the table or in functions detail, when you click this, so only it will be become empty. Otherwise, in the other view, it will become no. So we can on so I am customizing only in this specific view. That's the purpose of that. I will also paste this in my YouTube description for you to copy as your reference. And then another thing that you have to rename is here. Where is it? Uh, Confirm. Sorry, it's here. So confirm what will happen if I remove this. So right now, nothing, right? Confirm is if you did not rename that one, once you click the info, it's showing here confirm. So here you have to rename it by your own words. Let's say this is for information, this is for whatever you want to say here. So you can rename it. So let's go back there and confirm. So in the specific view, I'm using the context expression, which is if it's in function table, so the name will be syntax. Otherwise, in the other table, it will be confirmed. So that's the purpose of that. And also, don't forget when you're creating an action, you can choose your icons, yeah, here. So once you create, you can go to appearance here, and then you can just choose your icon. So as you notice, I have info 2, I have info 1. What if I added another one? If I added another one, let's say function is let's say if, then I will save it. I will add another one. Then I need to add another action here. So this action this time is info 3 because I have already 3 entry there. Then here, and here I'm gonna just use this group sequence action. Then here in the appearance, I can just name it as A. And then I'm gonna just select this info, then display inline, then attach the column in details. And just to repeat, this is the purpose of this column to hold the function, I mean the actions. Then in the behavior, since I added, I can just display this if this action is function is equals to if. Then here you have to click the needs confirmation and group message. Maybe I will just copy here. I have a sample here for if. So I will just copy this and paste it there. And that's all. Once we refresh, so right now we added a new entry, which is if. So if the icon is missing, what happened? If, okay. Function is equals to if, info, okay, should be there. There is no group action. I'm not sure why it's missing. Let me go here. Hmm. Yeah, if function is equals to if. Let's wait. There is no function. What's going on? So here, info 3, okay, info, display inline, functions is equals to if. What happened in this? It's not showing, guys. I'm not sure why. Okay, let me try what's going on in this. Why it's not showing the icon? And right here, there is, okay. It's not showing because once you're done for that, you have to go to the here and add that function info. Okay. So here I have to add the function info 3, and that's all. And that's the reason why it's not showing there. So this is how you're gonna add a info, pop-up info in AppSheet. So once I refresh the app, I added the if statement. Then I can see here there is if, oh, see, if, okay, all right. So if you learned something in this video, don't forget to subscribe or comments if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time in my next video.